Minasan, konnichiwa, Samurai Engineer desu. In this video, we will explain rational functions. This is from the lecture of K to 12 students, and we would like to take part in making this student understand this concept. So let us help our senior high school student. Okay, so we have the concept from the senior high lecture, and we will use the same lecture in order to explain. We don't want to use other because it may confuse the student. If we will use other reference, it may confuse the student. We will just explain the important terms and concept included in this senior high lecture. So, they said that rational functions are extremely useful type of functions found in mathematics. Okay? In mathematics, a rational function is any function which can be defined by a rational fraction. Okay? That is the definition of a rational function. So if we are in mathematics, a rational function is this way. It is any function that can be defined by a rational fraction, wherein that fraction is an algebraic fraction, such that both the numerator and the denominator are polynomials. Okay? So because that is algebraic fraction because we are using the word rational. Okay? Rational. Because of the word rational, we are going to use algebraic fraction. No? So algebraic polynomials at the numerator and algebraic polynomials at the denominator. That is what we mean by this concept. So we have what? A fraction format. Okay, with it looks like this, no? So we have polynomial at the numerator. So we have a dividing line. So numerator at the upper part, denominator at the lower part. Polynomial, for example, 3x squared minus 4x plus 8, like that, no? That is a polynomial. And that is the numerator. How about the denominator? For example, x plus 6, x minus 9, x plus 1. For example, so numerator and denominators are both polynomials. Okay, both polynomials. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let us refresh. Okay, we have technical difficulties. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please bear with us. Okay, let us go somewhere else. Let us choose other type. So let us have example of polynomials and the numerator and denominator. These are types of polynomials both in the numerator and denominator. So, rational function. Okay. These are, since we have rational function, but since we have equation, symbols of equation, we have equation symbols here, equation symbols here, equation symbols, equation symbol, equal sign. We have equal sign. This equal sign enable us to distinguish this rational function as rational equation. They are rational equation. Take a look at number 5 and number 8 and number 9. Instead of equal sign, we have what? Inequalities. Greater or equal, no? Equal or greater or equal or less than. So, less than or equal or less than or greater than. These are called rational inequalities. So, rational equations are these using equal sign. Rational inequalities are those using the symbols greater than or equal or less than or equal. Okay? So, those are the different uh, terminology. You can see at the objectives, distinguish rational function, rational equation, and rational inequality. So, we already distinguished. Rational function is any function. If we say function, it doesn't need to have an equal sign, right? Okay? But we use equal signs just to represent what? We just use equal sign just to represent. Can we use this text? Okay, let us insert a text. Let us insert the text box. Okay. Okay. Let us insert the text box here. Text box. Okay. Y is equal to x plus 8 over 8 over x minus 6. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so we have this. We have this given as a function. This is a function. So we think of this as a function. The expression in gray. The expression in gray, that is a function. We only use y equals to represent that function. Okay? Actually, the symbolic representation of this is like this. Y is equal to function of x. So, that is actually what we meant by function. Y is equal to function of x. What is the function of x? X plus 8 over x minus 6. That is the function of x. This expression in gray, that is a function. That is not an equation. That is a function. What is the equation? Equation is in gray. Okay? This is the equation. This is equation because it has an equal symbol. Okay? Because it has an equal symbol, it is called equation. Okay? Do you know the difference between function and equation? Okay? The function is x plus 8 over x minus 6. That is a function. But since we introduce equal sign, that is now a rational equation. That is now a rational equation. Okay? So this one is a very good example of a rational function. That is a rational function. That is in gray. In a gray block. Okay? That is the expression in gray. No? That is a function. Okay? And actually, that function, in order for us to represent it in simpler form, we are using y is equal to that function. Y is equal to that function. Therefore, that function is equal to this. So, this is the function. Anything here is a function. Okay? That is a function. Okay, take a look. If we use an equal sign, therefore that is a rational equation because we have an equal sign. And if we use inequality symbol rather than equal sign, that is the rational inequality. So that is the distinction between what? Take a look here. Distinguish rational function, rational equation, and rational inequality. So very simple. Rational function without equal sign. But it involves what? Polynomial, algebraic polynomial. Rational equation with equal sign and involves rational polynomial. How about rational inequality? Algebraic polynomials, which involves a symbol of inequality. Okay? And all in all, rational functions are those functions with numerator and denominator, wherein both of numerator and denominators are in the form of algebraic polynomials. Okay, so that is the distinguishing trait, characteristic of rational function, equation, and inequality. Now, we are now going to solve rational equation one by one. So, remember this concept so that we can solve rational equation and rational inequality. So, again, this is Dr. AP. Keep on watching because we will solve those problems on the next video. Okay, thank you for your